Welcome on this tutorial, how to configure your artist presets. Go to your AI Artists dashboard. On the right-hand side, we have fields corresponding to our artist's presets. This is where we can configure the style, voice, and all the parameters of your AI artist. Here we find a selector that allows you to indicate whether your artist has a voice or not. If you check this box, you will have access to different settings to configure the voice of your AI artist. Let's go back to the first parameters. This is the general style of your artist. We start by defining the musical genre. Here we select pop. You can choose from many music genres offered by our AI generator. Let's continue with the vocal effects. These options are optional. If you do not want to add a vocal effect, leave not specified. Then we find the key. You can define it or leave it blank. X, you can then configure the rhythm. Again, optional. Next, we find the instruments. This is where you can pre-configure the instruments that will be used during the musical generations of your AI artist. Next, we have mood. Here you can indicate the mood of your AI artist. For example, happy and energetic. You can then define an energy. This will allow the AI to draw inspiration from an atmosphere. You are free to leave this field blank. We'll now move on to configuring our AI artist's voice. We check the box to indicate that our artist has a voice. The settings appear. Let's start with gender. Here you can indicate whether it is a male voice or a female voice. Here you can configure the voice register. Let's continue with the voice timbre configuration. Here we choose clean. We can then specify a technique if we want. We can also specify the artist's articulation in order to master the pronunciation of the lyrics. Next, we have the language and accent configuration. Here we choose English US. And finally, we can set the mic/mix parameter. Then click Save Presets. Congratulations! Your artist now has their own unique style, and all their music will be consistent.